Third comment: fields of the possible activities as fields of possibilities and as fields of activities. Hi, this is Satir GLS, and today I'm shooting a commentary on set prices text dispersion that replies to Bebel 411's YouTube video Introduction to Set Prices Dispersion and to Vegeta 161186 response to the Introduction to Set Prices Dispersion. I will shoot in an open form, possible of post-production and selective consumption. The definition of artistic activity, of course, first of all, in the field of distribution, Marcel Brotars, post-conceptual and branding. The $12 million stuffed shark, Donald Thompson. Branding, Boris Groys. Almost all preconceptual art focuses on the values of production, while conceptual art focuses on the context of production. Post-conceptual art is a negotiation of these two strategies. It does not need to stand against retinal art. DJ and conceptual artist Nicolas Bourriaud. Outside art structures. The Fringe. Sarath Maharai. Ways we might be able to engage with works, events, spasms, reactions that don't look like art and don't count like art, but are somehow electric energy nodes, attractors, transmitters, conductors of new thinking, new subjectivities, and action that visual artwork in the traditional sense is not able to articulate. Vision against function. Exposition of art to the newborn design, Bauhaus. The externalization of the touch of the sculpture to the audience, Beuys. An adventure able to substitute the exploration of the new world, Alan Moore. If a work was written about and reproduced in a magazine, you would have difficulty attaining the status of art, Dan Graham. Institutionalization plus critique, Green River, Olafur Eliasson. Olivier Assayas. Art Mix, Germano Celant. The Two Archives, Boris Groys, Going Public. Skin and Structures, No Ich et Nunc. Tino Sehgal, Radical Presence. Historical Archive against Popular Archive. Foucault. The DIA Foundation. Culture of the Agreement. Horizontal Blur. How could it recap? Free. Scattered Culture. A Way to Survive. To distribute the distributed media which are not on Wikipedia by this name. Distribution. The strategy of distribution is no more a question of choice, but one of quantitative surviving. Art narratives in the spectacle, the Da Vinci Code. Evolutionary Dead End. HUO, Manifestos for the Future. You must fight something in order to understand it. Seth Sieglaub's Zero Book. Frames. Bourriaud, Continuum, Celant, Market. Institutionalization. Common language against common space. The quantitative quality of the everyday language. Boris Groys, Art Power. The ideology of the apparently free Western code. Alienation and toilet papers plus Echo. Umberto. Exposed. Benjamin, the public politician. Gilbert and George, entrepreneur. Collaborative and sometimes anonymous groups work with fashion, music, video, or performance, garnering admiration within the art world while somehow retaining their status as outsiders, perhaps due to their preferences for theatrical, distribution-oriented modes. Duchamp, the artist of the future, will be underground. Hello World. Plus, to be continued. A Western text. Internet after the radio. Wolfgang Ernst. Public art in tourist representation. Parreno and Artist Placement Group. Jeff Koons, Other Career. Olafur Eliasson plus BMW. Yayoi Kusama's Narcissus Garden, 1996, 33rd Venice Biennale. Murakami. Ai Weiwei's blog. Rikrik Tiravania. To witness without a witness. Vanished Art. Daniel Pearl video. To witness what? Fontaine. Dot 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 made bold. Overlayering. Linus as a practice for a continuum, poured after the Code Word. Techne as explained by Emilio Vedova. Junk space. To think of the exhibition not in the term of forms or objects, but of formats. General idea, Parreno. Propositions for an age after the unreachable master by Lacan. Nothing is finished. What an exciting time to be born. Producing consumption. Complexity. 16 mm projectors. Aspen plus Ubu.com. Borio. Parreno's chain of images. Brotars again. A protest against forgetting. Eric Hobsbawm. Nerd culture and other crossing overs. Occupy. Occupy the open work. James Joyce. Pierre Boulez. Slowness. Archive. Overload. Entropy. Agamben's idea of the contemporary and the darkness. Slow food. Sometimes delay, to use Duchamp's term, will return the investment with massive interest. Difference and repetition. Deleuze. Word, hell, and fucking hell. Champman Brothers. Pierre José Little Democracy.